Hello, and welcome to Mrs. D's Baking TV. I'm Mrs. D, and I love baking. So, first I want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. I haven't posted a video in like about 3 or 4 weeks, but I've been gaining new subscribers. And I think the reason that I've been gaining new subscribers is because the information that I put out on YouTube is information that you can use today, tomorrow, and even when I'm no longer on YouTube. So I think that the videos that I produce are educational because they're step-by-step instructions on how to bake. So welcome to all my new subscribers, and thanks for sticking around, all my old subscribers. Guys, I'm going to be taking my channel in a new direction. Yeah, I posted a little something on a reel about a week ago, but then I kind of took a break from social media because sometimes it can get overwhelming. So I decided to fast from social media. Yeah, you can fast from food, but you can also fast from social media. So anyway, I'm back. So thanks for coming back with me. So the new area that I'm taking my channel, let me tell you what happened before I show you what's in this box and we do all of that. So a couple of months ago, I was minding my own business asleep. It was 3 o'clock in the morning and the Lord woke me up. Well, I wasn't, I don't even know if I was sleeping. A question was just going over in my mind, how to bake with healthier flour. So somebody had introduced me to Chat GPT a couple of weeks earlier. Let me disclaimer now, it didn't work. Chat, GP, Chad, Chap, whatever, it didn't work. I asked it a question. I was like, what are some healthier flours? And I thought it was going to tell me, like, oh, purchase some whole wheat flour from Bob Mills, or that's a brand name, or something like that. But it never really got back with an answer for me. So what did I do? The next morning I got up and I got on YouTube University and I simply typed in the question, healthier flours. And I saw all of these people saying that, oh, I mill my own grains. I mill my own grains. And I was like, what is milling your own grains? I had no idea what they were talking about. And I was like, okay, I'm not about to turn into a homesteader. That's not me. I don't even like gardening. I love the fruits of gardening, but I'm not getting in the dirt. So I'm not going to become a homesteader. So the more and more research I did, I was like, oh, milling grains, then all these new terms, hard wheat, hard red wheat, soft wheat, and all these things, corn, and just all these different types of grains all the information just started flooding into my search in YouTube. And I was like, oh, I can do this. I want to do this. So what did I do? I purchased my own grain mill, and we're going to take this channel in a different direction. Now, I will tell you, there's a learning curve with milling your own grains. So I hope that you guys stick with me on this journey. We'll unbox this today, and we will run it through and follow all the instructions on what to do first time using this. But I hope that you stick around on my channel and follow along on this journey with me with this new grain meal and learning all about grains and learning how to eat healthier. So stay tuned and keep watching, hopefully to the end, so that you can see this new grain meal and how you use it and things of that nature. We won't be baking today. That'll be another video. But I will tell you, some of these new bakes are going to take a little practice. So I know on my channel before, I like doing things in front of you guys for the first time, but I believe that, well, not I believe, I know that when you're using fresh grain, your fresh flour, there's a little difference than using processed flour. So we'll talk more about the healthiness of the grains that I use and why I made that choice, but that's a whole nother video. Today, we're just going to talk about my new mock meal, and I'll show you guys what we're working with. This thing is heavy. Now let's get started on cleaning our meal for the first time. We're going to need some rice. You're going to need a 1/3 cup measuring cup, and you're going to need a bowl or something to catch your rice once it dispenses from the little housing unit here. Guess I got to figure out what you call that. Once it dispenses from your grain meal. So let's get started. Okay, so I've already set the grain meal to 10. And there's a little dot here that helps you with that. And we're going to measure out 1/3 cup of rice. You always turn on your meal before you add any grains. And we're not going to turn it off. We're going to set our meal to 1, from 10 to 1. And we're going to process our rice one more time. So let's get another bowl because we have to put that back in there. There we go. We're gonna need an additional bowl because we gotta place this back in here now. And we're gonna grind it one more time. And turn our meal off. And just like that, you're done. Let me let you see how fine the grain meal, the rice. Do you see that? Need some rice flour. It is a little warm. I will say that it is a little warm. But you see how fine that is? Wow. Wow. I'm excited to start on this new milling my own grains venture. Now, I will tell you from time to time, I will use regular processed flour from the store because I'm not sure how my husband is going to like these new things that I bake. But what I plan on doing is just to introduce the new way of eating to both me and my husband. I decided that maybe the first loaf of bread that I make, I may use a 50-50 bread flour from the store and then grains that I've milled, see how that tastes, and then gradually go up to 100% milled grains from home. So thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I hope that you found this video very informative, and I hope that you join me on this new journey. Thanks again. Be blessed. Bye.